Star Trek: Strange New Worlds seems to have moved on from this character's story, despite setting her up to play a more significant role in Season 3. In its third season on Paramount+, Strange New Worlds has continued experimenting with genre and tone to deliver a variety of unique Star Trek stories. As the captain of the Starship Enterprise, Captain Christopher Pike, Anson Mount, could be seen as Strange New Worlds' main character, but the show embraces its ensemble cast, comprised of both new and classic Trek characters. As one of the new characters created for Strange New Worlds, Lieutenant Erica Ortegas, Melissa Navia, has become a bit of a fan favorite, but much about her remains unknown. Lieutenant Ortegas serves as the senior helmsman on the USS Enterprise, and she has made a name for herself as a skilled pilot who has expertly flown the ship during some tricky situations. Strange New Worlds didn't devote much time to Erica's story throughout its first 2 seasons, but Season 3 gave her a more significant story arc involving the Gorn. Despite this, the show seems to have moved on from this storyline without fully exploring Ortega's trauma. Has Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3 forgotten about Ortega's Gorn trauma? Close-up of Melissa Navia as Erica Ortegas in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3. What is Starfleet? In Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3, Episode 1, Lieutenant Ortegas helps her crew members escape from the Gorn by flying a Gorn vessel, but she's severely wounded and barely makes it back to the Enterprise alive. Erica remains shaken by this experience, and several Season 3 episodes check on her, as she struggles with flashbacks and other PTSD-like symptoms. This is the most significant storyline Ortegas has gotten so far, but it's mostly dropped after Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3, Episode 3. Shuttle to Kenfori. Erica became insubordinate in this episode, forcing Number 1, Rebecca Romaine, to temporarily relieve her from duty. Since returning to duty in the following episode, Ortegas seems to be doing better, but the show hasn't directly addressed her condition again. In Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3, Episode 7. What is Starfleet? Beto Ortegas, Minna Lukin, asks his sister what Starfleet means to her as part of his documentary. She replies that Starfleet allows her to be in control, and she references her Gorn attack, admitting that she's still scared sometimes. Erica appears to have largely recovered from her ordeal, and it remains to be seen whether Strange New Worlds will address it further. Ortega's trauma is one of the only Gorn stories I still want from Strange New Worlds. Erica Ortegas is attacked by a Gorn in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3 Hegemony Part 2. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds has mostly moved on from the Gorn, as the Enterprise sent the aliens into hibernation in the Season 3 premiere. While the Gorn themselves have been put to bed, several characters continue to feel the ripple effects from the ship's encounter with the lizard-like aliens. Captain Marie Battelle, Melanie Scrofano, is well on her way to becoming a Gorn-human hybrid, and Erica continues to struggle with her own trauma from the Gorn attack. Both stories deserve proper conclusions, but Ortegas is one of Strange New Worlds' main characters, and yet she remains one of the least developed. Strange New Worlds has yet to fully explore the fallout from Erica's experience with the Gorn, and it's about time the show finally gives her the spotlight. I would love to learn more about Ortega's past and see her confront her near-death experience, and I hope Star Trek: Strange New Worlds delivers an episode focused on her story. Thanks for watching.